Have you got a baby in your coat?
This is Bozo's little brother. I'm taking care of him.
You're doing what? Are his parents nuts?
It just so happens that Mama Bozo thinks fondly of me. She practically made me part of the family.
Okay, I'll take that as an obvious yes.
Can I have the crowbar?
Sure. Yeah, sure, pal. Take it.
Why do you need one?
As a shoehorn.
I see. Go on. You know the game. Shoot. Hey, snot noses. Come here. Ah, I wish I had my good old fish bait fish to feed them with. Ah, and now be good and keep still, okay?
What exactly are you planning to do?
Keep still. That applies to your pie hole as well. Ta-da! And there we are. Bananas. Oh well, could have been worse. If I really understand quantum theory, then I had a 50% chance of finding a dead cat in there. That was at least a 10.0. Hey you, monkey want a banana?
Are you calling me a monkey?
I wouldn't mind having a banana.
No way! It's bad enough that I have to play the monkey. I won't be insulted on top of it.
But you make the better monkey.
What are you trying to imply?
Never mind that now. I'm hungry, and with all that fuss you're making, we'll never get those 5 zlotys. I'll take the banana.
Oh, so you are making the decisions now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Me and my monkey will gladly accept a banana.
How dare you! Hey, come back, you monkey! Ah, rats!
Can I borrow the crank?
Go ahead and take it. I need a new partner anyway before I can start grinding again. And this time, I am definitely not going to be the monkey. But remember, I need the crank back.
Sure. As in previous years, the prize for the most obvious inventory puzzle goes to the crank! Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Au revoir, mes amis. May this jack lift your van into a better life. Rufus, poet, philanthropist, back patient.
Will you need that crank much longer?
Hey, don't rush me. I'm not done monkeying around with it.
Finally. Just stick it back on the organ, all right?
Bingo bongo! Goon? Goon, you old warhorse! What are you doing here?
Hey, Rufus, I don't know how I can ever thank you.
That's no reason to get all sarcastic. I know I treated you badly, but I've mended my ways.
Yes, I know. I could hardly believe it. And then you found us this great place in the city.
Yeah, I did. How odd. Oh, yeah. The good old days, huh?
But Rufus, we already talked about that.
We did? Not that I can remember. Can't have been that interesting. So, how's life been treating you, old pal?
But Rufus, we already talked about that.
We did? Not that I can remember. Can't have been that interesting. So, the two of you are really together?
But Rufus, we already talked about that.
We did? Not that I can remember. Can't have been that interesting. Why don't you come out into the sun?
But Goon, your grass allergy.
Ah, so what? Will it kill you to stand for a moment? After all, it isn't good for a relationship if you're constantly in each other's lap.
Says the man responsible for the bizarre impairment of his girlfriend's sanity.
Bizarre impairment. I have to remember that one.
Where is she anyway?
Yeah, okay, next topic.
Yes. See you.
Ciao, Rufus.
Can I borrow the space heater?
Sorry, Rufus. We still need it.
Although it's a lot warmer here already.
Why don't you just come out into the sunshine?
Tempting.
But Goon, your grass allergy.
Ah, so what? Will it kill you to stand for a moment? After all, it isn't good for a relationship.
Says the... Where is she?
Yeah, okay, different. Can I have the space heater if I find you something to sit on?
All right.
Oh, deal!
As long as it isn't an electric chair.
I already said deal. Here's a deck chair for you.
Oh, Rufus.
We couldn't possibly accept that.
Of course you can.
But it must have been expensive.
Ah, you can reimburse me later when you're back on your feet. I mean, who needs money when you can make someone happy?
Wow, Rufus. I don't know what to say.
How about thank you?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rufus.
And you'll get your money back. I promise.
Now hurry. Can I borrow the space heater?
Yeah, go ahead and take it. We're about to go lie in the sun. Oh boy, I can hardly wait. Oh, isn't he sweet?
Huh? Who now? Oh, Goon, yeah. Oh, yeah. And how? No, you're serious, right? You getting anywhere?
Not really. I wish there was an instruction manual.
Well, you can't have everything. Yes, this could actually fit, but where do I set it up? I've got an idea. Now all we need is electricity. Cubic to relation!
And what I ask you could be tastier than meat in a light pastry crust. Smells delicious.
Ah, a cooking show. Just the thing to make you fall asleep.
Where are we supposed to sleep here, Mr. Rufus? It's way too cold and dark.
Okay, rights, not faces. Time to sleep.
Yeah, but
Save your breath. No yeah buts. You got light, you're warm, and you already blew your veto. So there you go. Good night. What's wrong? Why are you still awake?
you haven't tucked us in yet.
Tucked you in? Like a shirt tail?
No, not like a shirt tail. When you put children to bed, you need to tuck them in. Don't you know anything?
Sure, I know plenty of stuff. Like, a napkin, right? What's wrong? Why?
You haven't... No, when you put... Don't you know...
Sure. Like, a napkin.
Oi, what you think you're doing?
Oi, what do you think I'm doing?
I told you can't come in here.
Oh, yeah, well... You said I can't come in here as long as I've got those children trailing along.
Oh, so you've got ears after all. Just not much in between.
I don't see a problem. Can I come in now or not?
The answer is no!
But... why not? I mean, No, crap. What's the big idea? Didn't I tell you to go to sleep?
We are still cold. You must tuck us in.
There. And this time, you're staying put. Got it?
Yes, Uncle Rufus.
And what I ask you could be tastier than meat in a light pastry crust. Smells delicious.
Ah, a cooking show. Just the thing to make you fall asleep. What's wrong?
You haven't tucked us...
Like...
No, not like a shirt tail. When you put children to bed, you need to tuck them in. Don't you know anything?
Sure, I know plenty of stuff. Like, a napkin, right?
Hey! No! Yes!
Better not. I don't like thinking about that fee. Bozo is...
Hey, what are you...
I'm...
But not... Oh, that'll do. You wouldn't vote.
Better not. I don't like thinking about that fiasco with my hormone cakes. Bozo is... Yeah, you know, let's not overdo it. What about it, kids? Wouldn't you like...
Yeah, but you can't do this.
Because, at the moment, his ability to work, he might as well be saving the world. What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, just hanging around.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Can't you wait until dinner is ready?
But it smells so good.
You think so? It's just leftover roast dripping. What's in the freezer?
Oh, no, that would be a shame. Who knows if future generations will even still like roast drippings? That's not necessary. Baby Bozo packed a whole load of... I don't want to cook the cat in the bag again, you know? I still have scratch marks from the last time. Better not. I don't like thinking about that fiasco with Bozo is... Yum! That looks tasty. An outstanding consistency. And the way it looks, even without the use of mealworms.
You haven't tucked us in yet. No, when you put children to bed, you need... Don't you know it?
Sure, like,
What's that? Instructions on how to set up this rotten deck chair?
no.
Then it will have to wait.
Lottie may have worked in sets, but... Is it just me, or have you gained weight?
I thought I'd try something new for a change.
Huh? But you've never picked up anything before.
Only once, when we first met.
I remember. I dialed the wrong number.
And I picked up the phone. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yum! That looks tasty. An outstanding consistency. And the...
No, Rufus. That really isn't necessary anymore. You've already done more than enough for us.
Are you hungry?
And how?
Yeah. Well, you should have thought about that before... I wish I had some peanuts. Can I borrow the crank?
Go ahead and take it. I need a new partner anyway before I can start grinding again. And this time... But remember, I need the crank back.
As in previous years, the prize for the most obvious inventory puzzle goes to the crank. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
Say, how many more times are you going to turn that crank?
I don't know. Is there a limit?
Yes, and you used it up.
Oh, come on. Just one more time.
Ah! All right, you get to turn that crank just one more time. But then, I want my crank back. Do you understand?
Yay! No, wait. What am I doing? Are you all right?
Nothing is right. Everything was so perfect. Goon and I had this little place right in the middle of the town, and then we were separated.
No, it's a jungle out there, you know, and some people will end up getting eaten. Somehow, I doubt this will cheer her up. What's wrong?
June's gone.
Aw, women. Which reminds me, you still owe me money for the deck chair.
Rufus, I'm completely broke. Absolutely nothing.
Then stop.
Burrito wrap salesman? Rufus, I don't know.
What's this? A handsome applicant.
What? Hey! Whoa! Huh?
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys apiece.
Bravo! Encore! Hey, Goon.
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys apiece.
Wow, I see you've really gotten into your new job.
Burrito wraps. Burrito wraps.
What's wrong with him?
Focusing. You are his first customer after all.
Are you sure?
Burrito wraps.
He seems kinda moonstruck.
Burrito wraps.
Trust me, that's perfectly normal. The host has still to adapt to the symbiont.
The host?
A host. You have to be a good host if you sell burrito wraps. Perfectly normal.
Hey, Goon.
Burrito.
I think... Hey, Goon. Wanna hear it?
Hey, no, unless it has to do with...
Burrito wraps.
Exactly. You're doing very well.
Hey, Goon.
Hey, no,
Hey, Goon.
hey, no, exactly.
Hey, Goon.
Hey, no,
Hey, Goon.
no,
Hey, Goon.
Burrito just one.
I think he does that. Somehow, I doubt this will cheer her up. Somehow,
Hey, I said you're done with that crank.
but...
No! What are you waiting for? I said I want my crank back.
Oh, you said crank. It all makes sense now. I kept hearing Frank. I wish You should consider...
I know, unfortunately.
No,
Been there.
not necessary. His hair is growing just fine. Hey, Goon.
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys apiece.
I think he does that really well. Hey, Goon.
hey, not on eggs.
That's not necessary. Baby Bozo. Let's hope it's... Hey, Bozo! Say... Come on, open up. Here comes the high boat.
Don't wanna.
Yeah, Mama Bozo could really have laid... Yeah, I know how to pep you up and get you going, buddy. Just leave it to me. Okay, turn around on your stomach.
No way in hell.
Yeah, suit yourself. Hey, Goon!
Hey, no. Hey.
Hey, Goon!
Hurry, just.
I think he... Hey, Goon!
Hurry, just.
I think...
What have you got?
Oh, this?
And now...
Yeah. These supplies saved me on my journey. This is the crank I used to put some swing into the sewers.
May I touch it?
No. He looks grumpy. I better not bother him. He looks grumpy. I better... Lottie may have worked that scene, but maybe. Is it just me?
I own and a big.
I knew I didn't need a crank to make her cranky. Hey, it is what it is. I've still got it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Leave my fez alone.
I thought you were done playing the monkey.
Yes, I am. But that doesn't mean you can just steal all my stuff.
Who said anything about stealing? I just wanted to help you find a new partner.
Then bring back my crank first. Until you do, I can't use a new partner anyway. Finally, just stick it back on the organ, all right?
Bingo.
Hey, what are you?
I would...
Then leave my fez alone. Unless, of course, you know someone who would be willing to take over the job.
Let's see. Do I know someone who would like to play the dancing monkey for a monkey in the sewer?
I would also give you my first take as a finder's fee.
Oh, maybe I'll come up with someone after all.
Show them the fez. It's the only cool thing about the job.
You can't negotiate with people like that. They only know one language. Fistic.
What was that?
I'm making a monkey of myself, so that you'll give me the 5 zlotys.
Sounded more like a rusty water pipe to me.
Does that mean I humiliated myself for absolutely nothing?
No, don't worry. Before you can humiliate yourself, you first have to attain a certain standard.
Thanks, Rufus. But all I want is to have my goo back.
Yeah, but if you had a job, you could buy the crank from the organ grinder.
Do you think so? That sleazy guy has already tried to hit on me more than once. What would I have to do?
Well, just support his act a bit. It's no big deal, really.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Decided. You can discuss everything else with him. In the meantime, I'll find you a paying audience. Hello again, unfair lady.
Ah, the young father is back. Where's your entourage?
What? Oh, the cookies? No idea. I left them lying around somewhere. But that's not why I'm here. The organ grinder has a new monkey.
A new monkey, you say? Oh, I definitely have to see that. I hope the performance is really demeaning. That would actually be worth 5 zlotys to me.
Dance, little monkey, dance!
Shameful! That was truly awful. The poor girl. And I'm only giving her the 5 zlotys because I'm sorry for her.
Do you hear that? The crowd is not pleased. So the next time, you need to look a bit more friendly.
The next time? But we had an agreement. As soon as you earn the 5 zlotys, I get the crank.
That's correct. But the 5 zlotys don't belong to me yet. I need them to pay off my expenses first.
Expenses? What? Ah, Rufus, you've got to help me. The stupid monkey won't give me that crank because he claims he has to pay some kind of expenses.
Well, yes, that's right. Go ahead, Rufus. Tell her.
Well, you know,
Rufus? But what are you doing?
What does it look like? He's taking what he is due, his commission for successful job recruitment.
yeah, exactly. The, commission.
Does that mean you sold me?
What? No, I wouldn't put it like that.
Rufus! You sold me to a monkey, all the while acting like you wanted to help me. But I need that crank.
Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Can't you see how this money is making monkeys out of all of you? As if there wasn't anything more important in life than filthy lucre. You know, you should be grateful that I opened your eyes. I found you a job and taught you a valuable lesson. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you stay true to your goals, because the end justifies the means, which, strictly speaking, makes me a saint. She's dancing pretty well, but 5 zlotys, well? Nah. You're still dancing.
That's because I still need the crank.
Is it really worth it, playing the monkey?
You could just give me the 5 zlotys instead.
I don't know. You actually dance pretty well, but 5 zlotys, well? Nah. No, this is a matter of principle. I want to make an example here. Anyway, this performance is most certainly not worth 5 zlotys. I better leave him in peace. He looks busy. I hereby declare that my search for the missing link between humans and monkeys is ended, because I really don't want to be descended from him. Four burrito wraps, please.
4 burrito wraps coming right up. That will be 5 zlotys. Come again any time to...
I think there's something wrong with your assistant.
What? Has his system crashed?
Try turning him off and then on again.
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys apiece.
Ah, there we go. Please excuse the small glitch.
No problem.
It's so hard to find good employees these days.
Wow, they're truly humongous. You could fit a whole wombat in one. Yep, I bet that goes together well. All that's missing is the meat filling. Watch out, it's gonna get really comfortable now. For me at least, because your constant whining will come to an end. There. Now go to sleep.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, don't pretend to be more stupid than you already are. I mean, I know you're dumb, but you can't be too dumb to fall asleep. In that case, even those sleeping scorpions back there would be smarter than you. Oh, wait, my bad. They're not actually sleeping, they're lurking. What's wrong? Why are you still awake?
We're hungry.
You're cold, overexcited, and hungry. What'll it be next? A classic like I Need the Bathroom?
Well, actually...
Share goalie's bucket. Yuck.